Thanks a lot for EFDD, Mr. Dartmouth.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. First of all, it's extremely well written and put together, this, and may I presume to congratulate the rapporteur. But there are actually a few gaps. I mean, let's get one thing absolutely straight before we go any further. These big digital companies aren't paying their taxes. Mr. Schulz said that. And it shouldn't have been left for Mr. Schulz to say. They're just not paying their taxes. Amazon is driving small businesses, small retail businesses out of business. They're not paying VAT on imported goods. They're not paying Social Security or not paying very much Social Security. In my country, it's called the business rates. The property taxes are being lost because these big warehouses don't pay very much taxes. The only person who made that point was Mr. Schulz. He's absolutely right. Hey, where's the S&D on this? Nothing to say. The S&D representative, which I must say, even by the sounds of S&D, I thought was pretty astonishing. She was going on and on about feminism. Well, of course, we all want women to be equal. But I mean, hang on. It's not really what the digital thing is really about. They're not paying their taxes, these big companies. Where's the S&D? It's not my job to say that. I think it's your job. You should be saying something about it. Come on. And perhaps the rapporteur will find a moment to put something in about non-payment of taxes and the opportunities that this gives in a forthcoming thing of the report. And then the other thing about Amazon and Google and these other people is there's an unholy alliance between people on the right who are very keen on entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs making a lot of money, and people on the left who are in favour of people being politically correct. So therefore they put in a few mission statements saying, or a few politically correct mission statements. They even fire somebody who presumes to disagree with them, as Google did the other day. And then the left wing, who are very keen on small businesses paying their taxes, give these people a complete pass. Well, I'm sure you don't want to hear I'm sure you don't want the advice from me about how you ought to allocate your time. But may I gently just put forward to this point for your consideration. These big digital companies are not paying their fair share of taxes. Some of them aren't even paying any taxes at all. And I think there's something that you should really have a look at it. You look at it in every other context. And finally, I'll just quickly say, yes, the Temporary Workers Directive, of course, one of the big obstacles to a digital economy has been the Temporary Workers Directive, which was passed enthusiastically by the European Parliament in the last Parliament. And again, it would be very good to see some sort of analysis of the effect of this. Anyway, thank you very much, Chair, for giving me this opportunity.